Greetings, all fans. It's time again for another installment of Legalese. Today we're going to talk about a phrase that has become relatively important in personal injury law recently due to recent legislation. That phrase is billed versus paid. I'll give you a little history as to what that exactly means and how it came about. A long, long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, in what we'll call the good old days before the Republicans took over the North Carolina General Assembly, which is North Carolina's legislative body, in case you weren't aware. When you had a personal injury claim, if you had health insurance, it didn't matter what your health insurance paid for those bills in terms of calculating what the person who was responsible for paying you back for those medical expenses were. Whenever it came time to determine the value of your claim. In other words, if you had $10,000 in treatment cost, your health insurance paid $5,000 of that, and then the healthcare providers wrote off the rest of it, then you could still get $10,000 in medical treatment reimbursement from the bad guys, assuming your case was sufficient to warrant that. Now, this seemed to be logical because you were probably paying for the benefit of this health insurance, and it wouldn't really seem right to be giving defendants in this situation credit for you having the good sense to have health insurance and to spend your hard-earned money on it. However, Republicans didn't exactly see it that way, and so now they have passed some new legislation which has changed things for those of us who are in the personal injury field for plaintiffs. In the new law, in that same example, if you have $10,000 in medical treatment costs, your health insurance pays $5,000, and then the healthcare providers write off the rest. In other words, you were billed $10,000, but it cost $5,000 to pay that bill. Then the only amount that you can recover from the bad guys is the $5,000 that it cost to pay the bill. Once again, I personally don't think this is a good idea because it is giving negligent people the benefit of your insurance. It is letting them take advantage of the fact that you are spending your hard-earned money on health insurance and you had the good sense to carry that health insurance and to be responsible and take care of your own affairs. Sadly, as I said, it doesn't seem that the Republicans in the General Assembly feel that way. Personally, I think it's really just an insurance company thing. These folks get money from insurance companies and from insurance agents, and so forth and so on, who contribute to their campaigns, and so they get legislation that is beneficial for them. In other words, the insurance companies end up paying less for your personal injury claims because their buddies are in office. Isn't that wonderful? So, it's a sad day, but it is what it is. This definitely serves to make personal injury litigation even more complicated than it was before, which is all the more reason why you probably need to talk to an attorney if you have a personal injury claim. Once again, I am here for that. If you need me, you can always reach me at 919-929-2992. That's 919-929-2992. I apologize for the state of my voice, but I have a bit of a cold. I also apologize for not having my top buttoned, but I have enough problems breathing right now that I don't need anything else stopping that. Thanks for joining me again. Have a great one.